Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I heard that a man had his own private World War II museum in Valencia, so we're going to ride up there today and check it out. Alright, let's go that way. Okay guys, we're here at the private museum. He's going to show us around in a minute. We'll start here on the outside. Take a look what he's got. A big old bomb. And there's some shells, all kinds of them, mortars. Just pickaxes. Yeah, here we are.
Good morning.
And your name again?
What?
Your name?
Felix.
Felix?
Cata-al.
Okay. And how long ago did you start this?
I started picking up the things when I was 5 years old
Just you by yourself, or?
by myself.
Okay.
And in 1980, I got work. And when I was already established in my work, I started hiring people to work for me.
Okay.
I gave them snacks and lunch and paid them their daily wage.
They would go out and hunt
Yeah.
items for you?
Yes.
Did people just come up and donate things to you? Or want to sell something to you from World War II?
We just, when I was still a young boy, I just pick up the things from the ground.
Oh, okay.
Some Japanese soldiers were still left and buried. Their bones are still rolling into the hillsides.
Yeah.
So they still have their shoes, their canteens, their grenades, their bullets, everything. Some personal items with names I also gave to the Japanese,
Yeah, well, that's
together
great.
with the body, because I recovered 39 Japanese soldiers' remains, and 32 of them already had returned home to Japan.
Well, very interesting.
Yes,
Very good of you.
3 batches. The first batch I gave to the Japanese on October 24, 1986, with 17 Japanese soldiers' remains.
Do you know if there's any of them that were identified, able to identify?
Yes, they had their dog tags with them.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Personal items. Their names written onto their muskets and onto their canteens,
Oh, okay.
and to their fountain pens.
Oh.
So they were identified.
Tell me about these. Are they machetes, swords, or?
These are the kiris, Filipino weapons
Yeah.
that fought the Spaniards.
Okay.
This is all in ivory.
Wow. Nice.
And
You know, I saw one of those on Pawn Stars, Las Vegas. They got a TV show.
but this one is different. It has the copper embedded into the blade.
Yeah.
When you are stabbed with this and you manage to survive, at night when you retire, you cannot sleep because of the very painful and throbbing sensation because of copper poisoning.
Oh.
And that is the grain from the real ivory.
Wow. That's
You cannot
nice.
copy this in plastics.
Do you ever sell anything? Does anybody ever want to buy something and you sell it, or?
Somebody offered me 5 million Filipino pesos here for this set 7. This is another one.
Okay.
I did not sell it to them because I said there are 7, so you must pay me 7 million.
Yep.
These were made before Magellan came.
Wow. That's a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Down here you've got all kinds of coins.
Yes.
74, 76.
The bicentennial coins here.
Yeah.
I have 3 from the San Francisco Mint that does not have the mint mark,
Oh, okay.
and it is now worth 800.
Down here,
This down
silver
here,
dollars.
starting from here, this is 1903 United States Philippine Island coin, 1905, 1906, but this 1906 is a fake because only 250 of this survived.
Oh, okay.
There was 2,100,000 made, but the price of the silver went up, so it was recalled to the United States. Those that did not return to the United States were only 250 pieces. But
Okay.
only 14 of that.
Yeah, and you got some 50-cent pieces there.
50 centavos, that is 1903.
Centavos.
I have the 1903 was the highest sold. It was sold for 1,177,000
Pesos or dollars?
in dollars. That
Wow.
was bought for 22,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
The 1906, the original 1906 can be bought from 900,000 to 1 million.
Okay.
5 howitzer.
Yeah.
That is, these 2 came from the anti-tank. This one just conventional shells. You see, it has been fired. There's still the rifling,
Yeah.
and these are the shrapnel.
Yeah.
This is the 155 mm howitzer artillery, and this is the where the propellant is contained, and that is the exploded shell.
Yeah.
From that
Okay.
type of artillery.
Who are these people here? You've got
These
pictures
are
of?
my sisters. This is me. I am the only
Okay.
boy of the family, and this is my father, my mother. That's me. And this picture was taken 1959, and that is me.
Wow. You're a little bitty
I was
guy.
born January 13, 1959, and I was still a baby when this picture was taken.
Okay.
This is my mother and my father.
Don't get too close to it.
And when my mother and father were married in 1950,
Okay, some old bayonets over here.
the American M1 bayonet, just like this. You can still see US and the cannonball, the
Yeah.
burning cannonball.
Kind of get up here from the top. Okay.
This is the one that I cleaned. The rest I did not clean. I am just making a lampshade, but it is not yet complete. The bulb is not yet there.
Yeah, that'll be nice when you finish.
Yes.
All right, over here some brass.
The fountain pens from the battlefield.
Okay. And
Chinese plates from the Qing dynasty in China, 16th century.
wow. Get them little dogs.
These are gifts given to me by Japanese family of the Red soldiers.
The flag? Or
The flag is
Yeah.
the original 48 star flag of the Americans.
Oh, okay.
That is a very big flag. You can see that the stars are aligned, but for the new flags there is a star in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Airborne soldier's shirt.
Yes. But this neckerchief came from 1965 when I was in grade 1.
Oh, okay. Well, you got a lot of good stuff here. Let's see what's
Here. This is from the British.
British.
The Webley. And the Mills fragmentation grenades.
Yeah.
The Japanese were the ones bringing it here.
Oh, okay.
Because there were no British soldiers fighting here.
Old gas mask.
The Russians. From this part up to here, this is Soviet Russia.
Ah.
Abpopa is pronounced in Russian as the Aurora,
Oh, okay.
the famous Bolshevik ship of 1917.
Yeah.
And this is a Russian gas mask, Russian Air Force and Russian Army. The AK-47 bayonet
Wow.
and a Russian medal.
Okay. Some Russian money.
Russian money. Linen.
Changed a lot of old things. But I
This-
love these little statues.
These are the cover for the water sprayer.
Oh.
But most of the sprayer has already been decayed because it is the metal decayed already.
Yeah.
These are the pumps, just like this.
These are fake, right?
These are just plastic.
Yeah.
I already gave to the Japanese the real ones.
Oh, okay.
This was a leaflet dropped by the airplanes. This is the surrender leaflet. Now this is in English, this is in Chinese, and the rest is in Japanese. The rest is in Japanese. Well, the instruction here is to fold it at the line when it is already folded. When they see the Americans, they put into their head and wave that they are already surrendering.
Oh, okay.
And it reads, for the Allied troops, the bearer of the pass is surrendering. He probably does not understand English, but he has been instructed to follow your signs. Treat him courteously and conduct him to headquarters by order of the commanding officer.
Well, that's interesting.
The helmets, they are all original Japanese helmets.
Japanese.
But the skulls,
The guy, is this an original jacket?
yes. And when they are assigned a certain mission, they are given jackets with the maps.
Oh, okay.
That is the map.
Wow, sewed right into the lining.
Oh. That's nice.
Here is Dunkirk and Calais.
Wow.
Yes, but
Dunkirk, that was a bloody battle. Plenty of canteens, 1944,
the canteens.
45.
I have 3 canteens from the First World War.
Mm.
The Second World War I had a lot. And these 2 are the canteens from the Vietnam War.
Oh, okay.
These are the
Cots.
cots. My father's things during the war.
Oh, okay. Some more uniforms.
Old uniforms, his shoes, his helmet.
More canteens. These just replicas here of the during World War II, or
The Second World War was called as the Carrier Wars. But this aircraft carriers here was the America, number 99. And the airplanes are new models already.
Oh, okay.
Except this. The B-29 Mitchell bomber.
Wow. An old.
From
An old
1908.
Wow.
They just put on the kerosene here, and they light with an alcohol here. When the kerosene is heated, they open, and the fire goes out.
Oh, okay. All right. Some more uniforms here.
These are
Now, here's some.
the Japanese Arisaka rifles, and these are the Japanese bayonets with the scabbard.
Yeah.
And here was the pistols of the Japanese for the pilot.
Oh. That's nice.
Okay. And these American replicas or?
These are all Japanese. That is M1 Garand.
Yeah.
M1 Garand over there.
Okay.
This is all Japanese. And this is to shoot at aircraft. When they let this stand up, that is the lead. When the nose of the plane hits this area, they fire. And when the plane is at the center being hit by the bullet,
Wow.
that is the lead.
Okay, that's good. A lot of old pictures there.
And here, the bullets. All types of bullets
Uh-huh.
from the Second World War. The gas mask. I'm going to switch on the right.
Okay. Some of these old pictures have to finish there.
That is the information of Lieutenant Colonel Satoshi Ui, the commander of the Japanese forces assigned here.
Okay, here,
Yes,
the commander.
He was killed on October 24, 1948.
Oh. Wow.
Death by musketry.
And this one here.
81 millimeter mortar, and
Mhm.
up behind it are the rounds.
Yeah. I noticed you had a lot of mortar
Yes.
rounds outside.
Here,
Yeah.
another mortar rounds here. But this was once a Brandt mortar made in France.
Uh-huh.
But prior to the start of the Second World War,
The old machine guns, they
Yeah.
American or Japanese?
from this side here up to that version, they are all Japanese.
Oh, okay. More uniforms.
This is for
Sword.
brewery, Japanese katana. And this came from the Russo-Japanese War,
Okay.
where the Japanese won against the Russians in 1905.
Yeah.
And the rifles there were mass produced in Japan in 1905 upon the defeat of the Russians in the Russo-Japanese War.
Oh, okay.
This is for honor. The short blades is for honor. For harakiri.
Yeah.
The self-disembowelment.
Harakiri.
Harakiri. And another type of harakiri is called as seppuku. Seppuku is you have an assistant. You disembowel yourself first, then when the pain is already unbearable, you give the order to the assistant to cut off the neck to make it less painful.
Oh. I think I just done it from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some more of them big mortars.
The 81 millimeter mortar. This is the M1 Garand, the gun that won the war. This is the M1 carbine, but it is not complete.
Uh-huh.
And this is the grenade, rifle grenade for the M1.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of hats down here. Huh?
Yeah.
Get a picture of them.
And here are the field manuals. This is the use rifle, caliber 30 M1 for the M1 Garand. The carbine, the grease gun, Browning machine gun 50 caliber, Browning machine gun 30 caliber, the bazooka, and the 81 millimeter mortars.
Oh, okay. It'd be nice to read some of them. What's these old books here?
This came from the First World War. This canteen is the First World War canteens.
These books here.
These books are the War Illustrated Album Deluxe from 1914 until 1918 when the armistice was signed. But somebody borrowed the volumes that I only lack 2 volumes of this.
Oh, okay.
This is the whole story of the Second World War with lots of pictures from the First
Wow.
World War. This compass is a scout compass from 1918, and the rifles down there, they are from the First World War.
There's some old brass binoculars.
Yes, very old binoculars from the American Civil War and the Filipino-American War.
Wow.
And the saber used during the Filipino-American War. The hostilities ended when Aguinaldo was captured by the Americans.
Oh, okay.
This is Germany. This newspaper celebrated its birthday last October 2019, 2021.
So, you know,
It is 77 years old.
wow.
And the date is Friday, October 20, 1944. And this is the speech given by Douglas MacArthur, broadcast all over the Philippines. That he said that I have returned.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's famous for that line.
This one, by December 9, 2021, this newspaper will be 80 years old.
Wow.
Because this was issued on Tuesday, December 9, 1941, while Pearl Harbor was
Being bombed.
Sunday, December 7. This
Yeah.
is December 9. That's my father.
Oh, that's your father?
Yes, I do not have the mole right here.
Yeah.
And this is my uncle who died as a prisoner of war in Camp O'Donnell in Capas, Tarlac. He survived the death march but died 100 days later.
Oh, okay.
And this is his commendation from the President of the United States, Harry Truman.
Wow.
So, in grateful memory of Private Nemesio Villa, who died in the service of his country, in the Pacific area, 18 July 1942. He stands in an unbroken line of patriots who have dared to die that freedom might live and grow and increase its blessings. Freedom lives, and through it he lives in a way that humbles the undertakings of most men, signed by Harry Truman,
Wow.
President of the United
That's
States of America.
A great honor.
Yes.
Let's see what's in this little section over here behind we haven't got to. There's some more swords.
Those are just replicas.
Replicas there. What was that big one used for?
That big one was a replica of Lapu-Lapu's blade that killed Magellan.
Oh.
My uncle was the one destroying the original blade.
It was that big?
I let him copy it,
Oh,
but he
okay.
was the one destroying it.
Wow.
It's very big.
Because my uncle was
Did you get them guns?
Yeah.
a blacksmith,
Oh.
and the owner of the blade brought it to him and ordered him to cut it into 5 balls.
Oh.
They had to divide it into 5. When I saw it, it was already cut, so I said, make me one like that.
Yeah. You know what they did with the other?
I cannot restore the old one because it was already cut up into small pieces.
Yeah.
Area.
Yeah. Right.
And the pottery,
Okay.
ancient pottery from the Philippines.
Well, you put in a lot of work and a lot of time on.
And this is the Peter Case Lightning, the double body. These were the type of plane that dropped the bombs here. The double body.
This one here dropped the bombs.
And this is the B-29 Super Fortress.
Yeah.
It was the same type of airplane that dropped the atomic bomb over Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Okay. Little
This one
replica.
from the Gulf War, the M1A1 Abrams.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, Felix, it's sure been a pleasure. I appreciate
Thank you.
you letting us video this.
Great pastime of Filipinos during summertime. That is the ice crusher
Oh, yeah, okay.
to make halo-halo with fruits.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
then
like
they
it.
pour
Halo-halo.
milk
Yeah, we saw
and
this.
sugar,
Yeah, I love it.
everything.
That's mills. They mill the corn. and
These
stuff.
mills were to make the rice cakes and the chocolate.
Yeah, I know that one
Yes.
too. She lives.
Hot chocolate drink.
Yeah, yeah. And she likes the chocolate rice. What do you call it?
Tablia.
A champurrado.
Yeah, champurrado.
Champurrado, biko.
Yeah.
The sticky rice.
Okay. Well, Felix, once again, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And this is your donation box here.
Gracias.
Yeah, we're gonna put your donation in there.
Thank you.
And we thank you for allowing us to video and get this.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'll tell
Be
all
safe.
the people I can about you.
God bless.